signing in. Now I'm joined by an actress who's not just incredibly beautiful, but also a rule breaker. It is, of course, Nargis Fakhri. Spy, you've got to talk us through how it all happened, the journey. I'm sure you've gone through it millions of times today, but you tell us how this journey began.
Well, I think I'll make the long story short, and I'll just say that I'm quite surprised that that people do know Bollywood. They're aware of Bollywood, but Paul knows Bollywood. He knows Hindi cinema, so he knows what I've done, and he had asked me if I would be interested in this character. And when he told me about it, he was very humble about it. Like, I don't know if you'd be interested or if you have time to come and be a part of, my film. And I'm like, you know what? I will make time.
Even if it means canceling big films.
Well, I had some drama back home. With that. Yeah, well, we won't get into that. But yeah, and I was so in awe that he would know about Hindi cinema. And it's nice to know that we're all global.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
great. It's great that we're like crossing over. It's great that people are interested in other types of cinema. I think it's a beautiful thing. So yeah, I'm super excited and super blessed to be a part of his film. He's an awesome human, awesome director.
Wow.
Yeah.
What determines your decision to take on any character, whether it be in the Indian film industry, Hollywood, or Tollywood, wherever? What determines your decision?
Yeah, I've yet to experience Tollywood, like a proper film.
Yeah.
Although maybe I will one day.
Go for it.
Let's see. You gotta try everything in life at least twice.
Yes.
Because the first time sometimes doesn't feel so good. You're wondering, and then you do the second time.
It's like, I know this.
Yeah. So Tollywood, yeah, okay. I guess for me with Hindi cinema, it's been a tough journey. It's been really hard for me.
Yeah.
It's been a blessing that I got the opportunity to be a part of it. Choosing the film is tough because I also want to make sure that the character I play, people could relate to it. I'm not your village girl, you know what I mean? Certain roles I can't play, and certain roles I wouldn't want to play.
Yeah.
But I just listen or read scripts and then I could say, okay, I really like this. But also there's a lot of other factors like who's the actor and,
How
who's
hot is he?
producing and like all the things, how big is he?
Yeah.
So there's so many things that you have to look at, I guess.
You said something really interesting there. You said there's characters that you wouldn't want to play. What are they? What would you be like, please?
Well, there was like, I'm not going to say names, but like a sex comedy for Bollywood would be weird.
Yeah.
But if it was maybe an American thing, I might do it. Because the sense of humor, and it's different, because culturally you're viewed differently, living in the UK and being of, Indian descent, you know how it is. So you have to find a balance in each area.
Brilliant. Well, you've had the experience of working in the Indian film industry and Hollywood now. What qualities do you hope the Indian film industry will imbibe from Hollywood and vice versa?
Qualities
Qualities
maybe like
work ethic.
structure and a proper schedule.
And this is for the Indian film industry, yeah?
It's a bit tough sometimes because, they give you a schedule, but it changes all the time. And I felt like with the Hollywood film, what they gave you, it followed.
Yeah.
You didn't have to worry. And everything was on time. Everything went according...
What? You mean no Indian timing?
No Indian timing!
Oh.
That is the thing!
What is this?
Indian standard time. Yeah, oh my God. Sometimes you're just waiting and waiting. Like, what's going on? Oh, actor didn't arrive yet. You know, stuck
So,
in
Nargis, you
Mumbai
just-
traffic or something. Yeah,
You just sit here, relax.
yeah.
And what about vice
With
versa?
full makeup and hair and eyelashes and everything and the sari and everything, and you're like, I'm relaxed. Yeah, so that would be nice.
Yeah. And what about Hollywood? What could Hollywood invite from the Indian film industry?
Indian film industry is more like a family.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think I've heard that quite a few
Yes,
times from a lot of the actors you
That's what
worked
it
with.
is. It's like a family.
Right. After Coffee with Karan, I think you became the most. That's when we kind of got to know you. When I say
Yeah.
we, the audiences got to know Nargis, the person.
The person.
And I think everyone absolutely fell in love with someone. You came across so real, so genuine. And I'm just thinking how a genuine, nice person like you is in such a kind of what seems to us a murky industry, if you will. What have been some of the harsh realities of Bollywood, realistically? Just for people who are watching, what are some of the harsh realities?
For me, my experience will always be different than anyone else's experience. So it might not be the same for other people. I found it hard to have a real friend. Everyone seems to have an agenda, which is quite unfortunate. And I'm very open, trusting. I was naive, like a little girl, like, yeah, hi, I want to be your friend. And I'm like that little sheep surrounded by the wolves. But no, you can, once you learn or you understand that, you then know how to maneuver. But I find it sad because, a lot of people have to put on this other mask and be something that maybe they're not. So that's quite hard. I tried to do that, but it didn't really work out. So I'm just going to be myself.
I'll just be Nargis.
Yeah, I'll just
It's
be
easier.
me. It's so much easier, no pretending. Also, when you don't have a family in the business, there's no support system. And that's really tough. To not have advice or guidance. You're sort of left to fend for yourself.
Yeah. And
I find that, I didn't get much guidance except for the agency I was with.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. There's quite a few things, but those are enough, I think, for now.
Who would enjoy Bollywood? Is there any particular incident or experience which you think has shaped you or made you stronger as an actress or as a person during your experience in the Indian film industry?
Well, there's many things that have changed.
One that stands out.
Yeah, well, more, not as really an actress. I didn't really pinpoint anything. I'm sort of a learn as you go person. But I think as a human and spiritual growth, it's taught me to learn how to be alone with myself.
Yeah.
How to make sure to always be myself and love myself. And to not really care what other people think. And to not try to fit in. If I fit in, I fit in. If I don't, I don't. I mean, so much more I've learned. But that's what I'll say for now.
Wow. What do you believe that you can bring to the industry that anyone else can't?
Well, in Bollywood, it's nice. I'm the international Desi girl, so that's kind of cool. I do a lot of fashion stuff there, which is awesome. It's like fashion icon. A lot of brands. I get to endorse a lot of brands. And I don't know, I guess glam, Bollywood loves glamour. So I guess that's why they keep me around. So I'm okay with that. I love it. It's fantastic.
You've broke down, you probably don't realize it yourself, but for a lot of people, you brought down a lot of barriers, the stereotypical views in terms of, actress over 30 can't be in the film industry, and especially one who can't speak Hindi.
Yeah.
You've broken all of that. Where did that courage come from? Where did that belief come from, Nargis?
I just sort of do stuff. And I have a couple of friends, they laugh because they're like, you just do things. Like, I'm very open to new adventures, and I go into it wholeheartedly and really, really interested and curious.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of childlike. If you get to know me, you're like, oh, she's 12. She's not really, whatever age she is. She's 12. So I think the curiosity just keeps me going.
Okay.
And keeps me...
The child in Nargis keeps
and it
us
is.
going.
You see my Instagram. You see
I
my,
love
my
your Instagram.
my
I love
poop
your little
pillow, and then I'm doing cartwheels, and I'm on a kid's playground.
Your poop pillow is to die for. Where is it? I need
He's
to
upstairs.
Oh, what's a selfie with poop pillow?
I got a little embarrassed, but someone asked me, they're like, you should have brought him to the radio station.
We could have got poop pillow on our Be For You program.
Oh, man.
Okay, before we finish, I have to play a game with you, right? So I'm going to do the word association game with you. So I'll ask you a few questions, a few words, and so whatever comes to your mind first. Then you can ask me.
Okay.
Yeah, shall we do that?
I guess. Let's see how that goes.
Okay. Spy.
Melissa McCarthy, super awesome.
Hollywood.
Yeah. Hollywood. Dream. I don't know.
Nargis.
Strange child.
Be For You.
Be For You. Music. Yeah.
Bollywood.
Bollywood, yeah. Are you just asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you to see really fast.
Yeah, I'm like Bollywood, saris and dance numbers.
Okay. And love.
Oof. Yourself.
Oh,
Love
good
yourself.
one. Okay, my turn. You have to ask me now.
Okay. Boyfriend?
No. Single.
That's it? Oh,
forever.
that's sad.
I know.
Oh no.
We'll talk about it over a coffee now.
Yeah. Life in London?
From Manchester.
Manchester. Life in Manchester.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay, I've never been there.
You have to
Coffee or tea?
coffee.
Okay. Bollywood, Hollywood.
Bollywood.
Yeah.
Now Hollywood after watching Spy, obviously.
Yeah, good. Keep it both. Gotta
Keep
have
it
balance.
balance.
In life. Yeah,
Brilliant.
yeah. I don't know what else.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
this brings us to nicely to the end of the interview. If you could just tell the camera why we should go and watch Spy and future things that you're working.
Yeah, you guys need to watch Spy. June 5th. Go. It's worth it. And I promise you'll be very happy.
Okay,
Yeah.
brilliant. Well, thank you so much. Well, that was Nargis Fakhri telling you exactly why you should go and watch the movie Spy. And I will tell you that you have to watch it because it is an absolutely brilliant, brilliant film. Until next time, this is Nital Parekh signing out. Thank you.